Please, as if I'm dying to marry you, huh? Don't get me started, John. You said looking at him angrily while he started to step closer to you until your back hit the wall behind you, but you didn't break the eye contact. You can never lose against him. And what will you do if you get started? Show this attitude to someone who doesn't know you. I know how excited you are from inside. After all, you are getting all this luxury. How can you even say no to this marriage, right? Your blood boiled hearing those words. If I have to choose between you and being poor, I would happily choose to stay poor rather than being with a psycho jerk like you. Never forget this. Jungkook's jaws clenched. None of you were ready to step back, and that's what happens always. This is not new to both of you. You both are opposite genders of the same version. Jungkook raised an eyebrow before looking at you up and down and then smirked, looking at you, saying that when you're literally getting everything that is gifted by me. That was your end point. You lost your control and took off the heels and purse along with the engagement ring in your finger and threw them on the floor. Jungkook caught the ring in the midway and looked at you. Keep your stupid things. I don't want anything that belongs to you. That dress was also a gift. Why didn't you throw it away? Before you could say anything, your parents came there and they were literally shocked to see you guys like that. What the hell are you guys doing? What's all that? Jungkook quickly stepped back while you stood looking down before taking a cold glance at him. Your parents came near. Look at yourself, you both. Tomorrow is your wedding, everyone is busy in preparations and you both are acting like kids, huh? What's wrong with both of you? You went for the outfit trials, right? Your mom noticed your empty ring finger. Why? Where is your engagement ring? Your eyes widened but Jungkook quickly stepped in and took your hand before sliding the ring in your finger. She dropped that by mistake. You looked at him shocked. He always tried to play innocent so that everyone thinks you are the problem. Ryan, what's wrong, dear? You are not a teenager anymore. Act like your age and why are shoes and purse on the floor like this? What happened between both of you? Nothing, Mom. Ryan just don't like the idea of going out with me and the fact that I brought these things for her. You were speechless seeing his acting. Ryan, he's your fiancé. You guys are getting married tomorrow. Is this your time to create all this drama, huh? You looked at them. You guys are really believing this manipulative jerk? If you all get to know what he thinks and how he behaves, then you'll know what he truly is. Your parents felt so embarrassed as you talked so rudely even when Jungkook's parents were present there. They didn't say anything because you're like a daughter to them and they actually likes you and that's the reason you're going to be their daughter-in-law after today, but no one knows how big of an enemy you and Jungkook are. Your father got angry and came near you. Enough is enough, you guys are not even behaving sane. He opened the door and Jungkook's father pushed both of you inside a room. Dad, what are you doing? This room will going to be locked until you clear everything between each other. Can't believe we have to do this, but this seems to be the only way to fix both of you. Dad, no, open the door, you can't do this. You banged on the door, but little did you also know, it's of no use. Jungkook was just smirking, looking at you. Can't believe it. You were already angry and to fuel your anger, Jungkook let out a chuckle and walked to the bed before sitting on it. Look who is pretending to be triggered. Don't you get tired of overacting every time? And don't you get tired of being a jerk, huh? Oh, why would you? Because you're born to be a jerk. Jungkook was calm. He knows that the world turns upside down when you both gets angry. That's why he always tried to be calm, only his tongue works enough to trigger you. Oh, come on, bride-to-be. Don't tell me you're already regretting tomorrow. We haven't even said I do yet. He said, deepening his smirk while you clenched your teeth, barely able to contain the storm brewing inside. Future husband, you're delusional if you think I'm calling you that, John. You're barely tolerable as a human being. He chuckled. He was pushing your buttons and he knew that, but enjoying it way too much. You say that now, but tomorrow you'll be walking down that aisle, won't you? All dressed up for me. Bet you'll look real pretty in white, even if you're still this man. You felt your face heat up with fury, every word out of his mouth stroking the fire inside you. If you think I'm wearing this dress for you, you're more delusional than I thought. The only reason I'm even going through with this circus is because our parents won't shut up about it. You think you're some kind of prize? You're not even close. He chuckled mockingly. Is that how you're making yourself ready for this? That's cute, but we both know that's not the whole truth. Your jaw tightened. The only truth here is that you're unbearable, and tomorrow's wedding will be the biggest mistake of my life. Biggest mistake, huh? We'll see about that, but I wouldn't be so sure. You might just find yourself enjoying being Mrs. John more than you think. Your eyes flash with anger while your voice trembles with the force of your words. Mrs. John, are you serious? I would rather die than be called that. And if you think I'm going to act like your obedient little wife, you're in for a rude awakening. He raised an eyebrow, clearly entertained by your outburst. Obedient. Oh, trust me, I know better than to expect that from you. But it will be fun watching you try to keep up this act, pretending you hate me, when deep down you're just scared to admit how much you actually want this. You let out a laugh, but he just watched you with a smile on his face. How can someone be so delusional and self-obsessed? You know what? You'll soon get to know what you have gotten yourself into. I can't even breathe in the same air as you. Wanting you is not even close. He smirked and came closer to you. We'll see that tomorrow. You can try to fight it all you want, but you might want to save some of that fire for the wedding night. Your breath caught in your throat, your eyes widened at his audacity. What the hell did you just say? Oh, come on, don't act so surprised. You're not seriously thinking we are going to be married and just go to sleep on our wedding night, are you? You don't strike me as the shy type, Vian. Fiery women like you usually like to keep things interesting. You felt anger bubbling inside you. You seriously have no shame, do you? You think I'm going to let you anywhere near me? You're disgusting. He came dangerously close to you while your eyes were locked with each other. Believe me, you're begging me to be near you, and that's my promise to you. You might even enjoy that. You were literally trembling with anger. I will never, ever enjoy anything with you. You are a complete nightmare, and if you think for 1 second that I'm going to play the part of your doting little wife, you're delusional. Sure, you keep telling yourself that, sweetheart, but I have seen the way you look at me when you think no one's watching. All that hate is gotta come from somewhere, right? Maybe you're just a little scared of what will happen when that hate turns into something else. You gulped. Your heart raced when he took another step closer, closing the space between you. You're insane. You said, backing up slightly but refusing to show weakness. Jungkook's smile deepened, his eyes were gleaming with that dangerous glint. Maybe, but come tomorrow night. You won't be able to run away, and I'm betting you won't want to. You shoved him away. You are sick, twisted, John. And if you think I'm going to just fall into your arms because of some stupid wedding night, you have got another thing coming. He laughed again, stepping back, clearly entertained. Oh, I don't expect you to fall into my arms right away, but I wouldn't be surprised if, after a little time, you come crawling to me yourself. The sheer arrogance of his words made your blood boil, and before you could stop yourself, you slapped his arm hard, your anger finally spilling over. You're disgusting, you know that? You make me sick. Jungkook's grin only widened as if he enjoyed the challenge even more. Yeah, funny, cause tomorrow night we'll see just how much I really get under your skin, in more ways than one. Your chest heaved with the effort of controlling your rage, your mind spinning from how easily he pushed all your buttons. I hate you, John. I despise you. Jungkook tilted his head as he stepped even closer, the tension in the room thick enough to cut with a knife. Hate me all you want, Ryan. But when we are alone, when there's no one else around, you're going to realize something. You don't hate me as much as you pretend to, and tomorrow night, you'll prove it. You glared at him, your whole body was trembling with fury. But somewhere deep down beneath the anger, you knew his words had hit something you didn't want to admit. You're wrong. You'll never get to me, not tomorrow, not ever. Jungkook's low chuckle echoed in the room as he sat back down on the bed. We'll see about that, sweetheart. We'll see. I do, you said after what felt like an eternity and clenched the bouquet tightly. Jungkook looked all serious after what happened yesterday. He exchanged no words until now when you started reading vows. Now you may kiss your bride. You both looked at each other and you could see a grin on Jungkook's face. You didn't flinch nor you showed that it was irritating you. Jungkook stepped closer and leaned against your ear before whispering. Not my fault, he's telling me to kiss my bride. He pulled back slightly to look at you, and to his surprise, you were smiling and he knew something's already brewing in your mind. Enjoy your little moment, John. You're going to regret your choice tonight itself. He chuckled softly. I'm all ready, sweetheart. Saying that, he pulled you towards him before kissing you. You could feel an electric wave inside you. His touch was gentle but as if he's claiming you. The guests and family members clapped as the wedding finally completed. Jungkook pulled back and looked at you. Never knew tasting a fire could be this addictive. I might start playing with it more often. You raised an eyebrow, smirking as you met his gaze. Enjoy it while you can, but don't be surprised when this fire turns into something you can't control. I've been playing with this fire since childhood, sweetheart. Trust me, I know exactly how to keep it under control. Your jaws clenched and he enjoyed your reaction. After reception, you both shifted in the villa that your father gave you as a marriage gift. It was the most luxurious and expensive villa in the whole country, and you always wanted to have this to yourself. You looked around and sat on the couch. The smile was never leaving your lips as you finally got everything that you worked and dreamt of. Half of the shares in this company, the position of the vice president, and the future ownership. You were happy, but it all came with a cost, and you are now married to your biggest enemy of childhood. You guys have always been rivals, competing in everything from school projects to sports. You never admitted how much you pushed each other to do better. Growing up in families that valued success made it feel like a way to prove yourselves. You could never imagine anyone else taking his spot, but you never talked about the feelings underneath. Now that you're married, that rivalry still pushes you both. You love each other fiercely, but never admit it because you always see each other as enemies. This mix of love and rivalry creates a tension that's impossible to ignore. Looking so happy, seems like you're already excited for the night, huh? He said, coming inside the living room with a grin plastered on his face. You didn't say anything and leaned back on the couch smirking. I wish you could be the person who excites me, but sadly you only irritate me. He came near while his smirk deepened. Funny because you still want me to be the one to excite you, huh? Not bad because I know I make you weak on your knees, sweetheart. You clench your jaws because he's always one step ahead of you. He sat on the couch beside you while he shifted a little. I don't bite, okay? Maybe not yet. You said, looking away while he looked at you stunned, and his smirk widened. Yet? Did I just hear that right? You looked at him. You think you're cool, right? Is there any doubt? I saw how you enjoyed that little kiss. Stop acting tough, sweetheart. I know how much you like me. Oh really? Then tell me how much I like you. I want to hear that. He smiled. I can show better practically because our mouth always betrays us. That's it. You stood up and pushed him back before sitting on his lap and grabbed his collar before kissing him. Jungkook left speechless by your confidence, but then it turned into a passionate kiss when he grabbed your waist and deepened it. This was the time when you both let your bodies react instead of your mouths, and at this moment you both got to know your real feelings. After what felt like forever, you broke the kiss trying to catch your breath. Both of you were breathless. Jungkook smiled. Damn, that was smooth and intense. Guess what? I turned out to be better in this too. You were about to get up, but he pulled you on top of him before kissing you again. I don't mind calling you better in this. It benefits both of us. After a while, you both pulled back and he shifted to the other side, getting off his lap. Jungkook was still smirking. He was so stunned and trying to process what just happened, but little did you both know this wasn't something new. This was already coming, considering the hidden feelings piled up inside you guys since childhood. I never thought I would end up married to my worst enemy. What a plot twist. You said, crossing your arms while he chuckled. You say worst enemy, but we both know I'm the best thing that ever happened to you. You looked at him, raising an eyebrow playfully. Best thing? Are you sure? He leaned closer to you, but you didn't move. Do you still need to be sure after you kissed me like a hungry lioness? You were trying to control your smile, but it didn't help. Don't be so happy. That was to show you that I'm the one who makes you weak on your knees. He chuckled. Think before saying sweetheart, because the moment I decide to make you weak on your knees, you'll be enjoying it. You rolled your eyes, weak in the knees, more like I'm trying not to laugh at your delusions. Keep pretending, we both know the truth. You can't resist my charm even when I'm annoying. So you admit that you're annoying. He brushed a strand of hair behind your ear before tracing your jaw with his finger. Now I'm ready to admit everything and just wait until I win you over completely. This made you laugh. Good luck with that. You're still my favorite rival. This was the moment you both know how long this marriage is going to last. Maybe you'll never stop bickering, but there's no one else who can replace your places. Neither you'll let anyone do that.